Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Love After Lockup, Season 5, Episode 38. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. Now, I want to say this. This episode has a trigger warning. Zariah and Troy. So, Grandma Karen want to get to the bottom of the cheatation of it all. Okay, and Zariah, whatever she wants to be called, she calls her sister and she's telling her, yeah, I'm ready to do something bad to Yana, talking about this affair that I had on Troy. Troy already knows that I had an affair on him. Okay, so not only are you verbally abusive, but you're also a cheater. Baby, it just keeps getting worse. You made sure to get someone straight out of prison so that you could manipulate them. Troy should have known something was wrong with you when you decided to get him from behind your damn husband. He should have known that you couldn't be trusted then. Now she's mad at Karen because she feels like Karen is fake outraged. Karen goes to the door, Zariah going off, talking about you been new, so you need to stop acting brand new. Karen is completely confused because now they going back and forth and back. And here come Troy. Karen, now everything's going on, but not you wearing the red version of this little ass bra that Zariah had on last week. I said, baby, what is going on? Were these bras on sale or what is happening? Let me tell y'all something. Please put Victoria's Secret away. Okay, lock it up and throw away the key. I don't want to see another woman in this house in a bra. Child, this is just crazy. So Troy comes back in. She's throwing out these brass rings, honey, throwing them on the floor, telling him to get his stuff and get out. Child, I would have looked at her and hit her with a Chick-fil-A with pleasure. Child, I would have walked right on out. Moving forward. Shonta and formerly known as True. She let him right on in that bed, just like I thought she would. I knew she was going to. It was kind of fun sleeping in the bed with you. Well, girl, you keep on playing sleepover. That's how you got them twins, allegedly. Now, he done went down to City Trends to get the twins some matching bandanas. She talking about, I seen you got the twins something. I said, baby, not the City Trends. She has an ultrasound appointment, but she doesn't want him to go. Girl, say what now? You don't want him to go? Okay, girl, let that man go unless you lying. Because I'm trying to figure out why he can't go into the ultrasound appointment. Now, I'm going to tell y'all my theory on this in just a moment. So he's like, well, I'm going to let you do this by yourself, but every other time I'm going in. Now, False said that he missed out on his son growing up. Now, his son is 15 years old. The last time he saw him was when he was a baby. And I was just thinking like, no visits, no nothing. I guess that child's mother was like, yeah, no thanks, False. You not finna corrupt my child. We good over this way. So they get in the car, right? They finna get down to the ultrasound place. He wants to talk about names. He's like, yeah, we should name them True and Truth. And child, it's about to be a mess. The names could be a lie and the truth ain't in it. Come here, little truth ain't in it. Baby, this right here is a fool. So they get to the parking lot. He done dropped her off. She still does not want him to go in. Now, as I'm watching this, I'm like, this is a sketch comedy. Do you hear me? Baby, this is sketch as hell. Because why even tell him that you're pregnant if he cannot be a part of it? What was the reason? I wish that I could just insert that Cardi B meme. Because why did you invite him over here? He invited himself to come down, but you knew exactly what you was doing. But why even tell him if you don't want him to be a part of anything? She's like, no, you got to kind of just prove to me that you're going to be here and we got to get on a better playing field. Shonta, it doesn't work like that. Just because the two of you are on the outs doesn't mean that he cannot be a dad. So this lets me know that further on down the line, you're going to be one of those, you can't see your kids because I'm mad at you. That's not how this works. Okay, that's not how this works at all. You should have never told him if you didn't want him to be a part. You should have just raised the children on your own. He's saying like his biggest fear is that he might be on house arrest or in prison. Now, mind you, Shonta does not know that he may be on house arrest or back in prison. He back on top of that car again. I said, baby, a hood hate to see True coming. You hear me? I seen him. He is so embarrassing. Can you imagine going in to the ultrasound place that's in the strip mall? Okay, shout out to Shonta. And they look out the window and see False in his bandana and him stomping in his Air Force Ones, sitting his ass on top of the hood. Baby, this right here is a fool. Moving forward. Shonta, I wish my sorry soon-to-be ex-husband wanted to attend any of the doctor's appointments, okay? He didn't attend but one, and that was to find out the sex. I'm no False fan, but let that man be involved. Okay, let him be involved. Christine and Julian. So she's doing a diary cam. She's letting us know she has a new job. She's like, yeah, and we have sex often. Probably ain't took no bath, child. She's in the attic and the kids are on the bottom floors. She's feeling like he's hiding her from society. The soon-to-be ex-wife or the ex-wife doesn't want her to meet the children and this, that, and this and that. And I was just like, not Julian got you playing flowers in the attic and they children under the stairs. Baby, this is crazy. Now, I am glad you're working, though. So I guess that's a plus. Julian finally told his ex, and she hopped on the Googler and found out that old Christine, the Post-it note bank robber, was with her ex-husband. So she was like, no, ma'am, you will not be meeting my children. And they're impressionable, too. I don't think so. Christine feels like it doesn't matter who he was with. She would have an issue. It could have been Princess Diana and this person and that. But the fact of the matter is that it's you, Christine. And she said no. Okay? She said no. She feels like she's on house arrest even though she's out and she can't even move around her house. She's like, I can't move around my house. You won't let me outside. I can't move around my house. I said, when did this become her place? Child, not a name on the list of hers. She says she cannot even put up pictures of her and her kids because his kids are not allowed to see or know her. She is holed up upstairs for hours on end when the kids are there. Now, I do feel bad for Christine, but I mean, these are the cards that you're dealt, especially if the child's mother doesn't want them to meet you. Julian says that Christine is being ungrateful. Ungrateful? Baby, she's being hidden. If you were going to hide her away, then you shouldn't have been shopping for a sale soulmate. It's as simple as that. If you were going to lock her up, then you should have let her go free somewhere else. He gets mad. He storms out. He's like, yeah, there's a secret I've been keeping from her. Kim and Joey. So Joey is up getting the boys ready, honey. He put their shoes on, so now he's pooped. He wants to get tires put on the car, right? So he looks at Kim. He's like, what's my budget? She's like, not too much. He looking at her like, a budget? What's that? Child, he about to run your card up. You hear me? He has no job, no ambition. And where is that damn daddy's dirt bike? Okay, and don't think I forgot. Where is it? He ain't in a rush to get no job and ain't got one either. This woman says, yeah, I spent $15,000 on him and he just shops every chance he gets. The way that my credit and my debit card would have a chastity belt on them, locked at all times. He wouldn't get a dime out of me. Child, you ain't finna walk around in no mink coat and I'm walking around in some clothes from the thrift store. I don't think so. So he leaves and goes to the tire and rim shop. Now he's supposed to just get tires, but he wants rims too. Baby, rims are so 2010. Okay, you don't need no damn rims. And why are you putting rims on this mom-mobile? It don't make no damn sense. And didn't you pass the discount tires? I thought I saw a discount tire at the light. Walmart, NTB, something. See, Kim needs to supervise him because every time she lets him loose with her card, he gets the premium package. There's no reason that he should be going to a rim shop unsupervised. Absolutely none. So, baby, he gets to the shop. And he chooses rims for $2,200. Like, yeah, I want to do something nice for myself. What exactly did you need to do nice for yourself? What achievement have you done to do something nice for yourself? Ain't no damn way. He is straight using Kim. And then his little friends came to the shop. They're playing pool or whatever. And he's acting like he's head over heels the whole time. Now, Shakira said the hips don't lie. But apparently, Joey is proving her otherwise. Because y'all know Joey got them little hips. Baby, Shakira said the hips don't lie, and that's all Joey does is lie, okay? The whole time, he texting some heifer while he's using Kim's card, riding around in a car that Kim got for him. Baby, the audacity is at an all-time high. Y'all hear me? An all-time high. Moving forward. Kim has wanted this man since high school and finally got him after he's been rolled dry and hung up wet. Now he's spending up all her money and texting other women on her dime. She need to put a tracker on that phone instead of on that car. Child, this is a fool. Hope and Arthur. Now, I'm actually surprised to see Arthur on this episode after the last one. I just knew that they were going to switch those two out for Bianca and Daniel. And y'all know that they are a snooze fest, honey. I be dozing off and everything. Child, when they come on, I'd rather have a V8. But Arthur and Hope are back, so here we are. So they're on their way to the place of worship because Arthur is a Muslim. He said he started talking to a therapist and his father was a Muslim and he's just looking for some support. So they go in. It's the imam. They're at the imam. They're looking around and Arthur is telling Munshi, that's his name. He's telling Munshi that he's a Muslim and in prison he lost a lot of knowledge about the culture. So Munshi welcomed him in and told Hope, there's a separate area for women, but because they're visitors, she can just come on in so they can look around. So his wife comes over and she took Hope to the lady side to learn a little bit more. So Hope is kind of telling her, I dress a little bit more revealing, so this may be hard for me. The lady is explaining, her name is Martha. Martha is explaining to her that, she was the same way, but the Quran wants women to cover their beauty so that they don't distract other men. Hope was like, she was telling us in the confessional that she was essayed when she was 11 at church by a family friend, and it went on for about a year. And I just want to say this to you, Hope. I am so sorry that you experienced that. Those people are sick, okay? Sick monsters. Nobody deserves to experience that. That literally can rob you of your childhood. So I am so sorry that you had to go through that. It was really brave of her to even share that. One thing I can say about Hope and Arthur's segments are that they're not the comical foolery that everybody else gives. They really have some heavy messages underlying in their segments. So I just really feel bad for Hope. I really do. Arthur is over there telling Munshi that, he has done crimes and it's like Satan is whispering to him to do something bad. Like, you don't have money. You can go get some money this way. But he wants absolutely nothing to do with that. So then Munshi tells Arthur that life is a test and praying is going to defeat Satan and he can come there anytime to try to get some clarity. Hope is over there asking his wife, how can you follow a man who isn't providing for you? She said, let me tell you something. Your money is your money. And Arthur should be ashamed of taking your money. She said, look, you need to only convert if you want to do that for you. Don't do it for him because then it won't last. Child, that's a word. Shonta and false. So she done took her goofy tail self in there and then gonna say, it just feels so lonely, like something is kind of missing. Like, I just feel, it just don't feel right. Girl gone. You are too old to be acting so silly. After being in there 5 minutes, she asked to come back so False can be there. Girl, he's literally outside. Why couldn't you just signal for him to get off that damn hood and come inside? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Shonta, you looking like you might have a little lying problem. Girl, let me find out this a story lie. Yes, I said story lie and not storyline. Baby, these people be lying. Child, Shonta probably ain't a bit more pregnant right here than the man in the moon. What I think happened is they're probably reenacting scenes. Something just ain't right, honey. The math is not mathing. She goes out there. She's lying to him saying, everything's good. Ultrasound went good. She's more worried about him coming to a game night. Talking about, yeah, you need to meet my kids and you need to show me how you get along with the kids. Her priorities are all messed up, child. I got an attitude at how stupid this is because it's really pissing me off. She's worrying about him making a good impression all while lying to him about getting that ultrasound. Then you went to this strip mall place with nobody else in there. You could have let False go inside. I'm not understanding. Just because he's not going to the back with you doesn't mean he couldn't sit in the waiting area. Like, all of this makes no sense. Y'all got to make it believable. If you're going to do some foolery, please make it believable. Kim and Joey. So he's still waiting to pimp his ride. And he's telling his friends that his ex keeps calling because one of his friends gave her his number. Why would your friend have permission to give her your number if you don't plan on cheating on Kim? Like, what? He's talking about, I don't want a relationship with her. She wants one with me. And she's threatening to send Kim letters that I sent her while I was in prison. He said that she ghosted him while he was in there. But he does need some closure. Closure for what? If she ghosted you, the door is closed. What exact closure do you need? Now, his friends even feel like Joey is full of ish. He gonna go right back over there and he gonna cheat. And is Julian and old Christine. So Julian starts telling us he lost his job. He's faking like he's been going to work when he's really not. So he'll leave the house, sit in the car for hours on end, and then show back up at home. So let me get this straight. You hiding from Christine. You're hiding your kids from Christine. Christine hiding from the kids. The mama wants you to be hidden from the kid. Baby, everybody's hiding. Julian, your house is the hideaway. Everybody's hiding from everybody. You hiding from Christine. You're hiding the kids from Christine. The kids hiding from Christine. Christine hiding from the kids. Christine hiding from you. The job hiding from Christine. Baby, it's just too much. It is too much. Now, he's lying to her because he does not want to worry her. Oh, okay. So that's why you got a little attitude and says she feels ungrateful because the pressure is on. You ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. That's why you probably was down there to that Walmart stealing. Child, it's all starting to make sense. Christine is at work. Okay. Now, she listened to my advice, even though I know she didn't, child, because this has been filmed. But she's working down at the restaurant. Now, one thing that I can tell y'all about restaurant life is everybody tells all their business. And Christine is no different. So, baby, she's telling the lady, her work friend, about how Julian is locking her away in the attic and she can't see the kids. And she's talking about how she doesn't get to come out for hours on end. So they do a confessional with the work friend, right? And she goes, I'm not a Julian fan. I feel like he's controlling. Girl, you don't even know Julian. And child, he is hiding her, but it's probably for very good reason. Christine said she's going to be a stand-up comedian. Okay. Well, I mean, stranger things have happened. Christine, okay. I wish you the best. Sometimes this does give SNL, so you might make it. Moving forward. Julian is worried about being able to pay the rent. He's like, if I don't find another job, I am not going to be able to pay these bills. So Christine gets off of work and Julian is there waiting to pick her up. So she tells him, well, you know, the people want to go out for drinks. He's like, oh, okay, well, you should go because I have to go home and get ready for an interview in the morning. She looked at him. She said, interview? Now she's mad because he doesn't want to go. And this interview thing seems shady. So she walks off because she's pissed. And I'm like, Julian, all you had to say is I'm looking for something better so that I can afford to pay these attorney fees. Simple as that. When she said interview, all you had to say was, yeah, I'm looking for more pay. Not you freezing up. And child, you couldn't be no criminal. That's probably why you got caught down. That's probably how you got caught down at that damn Walmart. You cannot be no everybody can't be no criminal. Now, y'all listen to me very clearly. If you out there in YouTube land are thinking about criminal activity and you know that you cannot walk and chew gum, don't you be no damn criminal. If you know that 2 and 2 equals 12 for you, don't you be no damn criminal. If you know that you are like Shonta and you like to sit on your couch in your sweaters and look at your phone, ain't no phone. Don't be no damn criminal. If you know that you gonna get out and you gonna have to be hid up in an attic, don't you be no damn criminal. Okay? And that's just all I got to say on that. Moving forward. Me personally, I don't think Julian likes Christine anymore because she's another Bill. But I could be wrong. Hope and Arthur. So they're going on a date to this sewing class. And I think that's cute. At least she's down to pour into his passion. So, I mean, I guess I like that about her. She keeps trying to promote him sewing. She bought him a sewing machine. She took him to the fabric store. She's really trying to pour into his passion. So, okay. It's a half a point for that. Hope starts telling Arthur about what Martha said at the imam about him being the provider. Baby, if it's one thing Hope gonna do, she gonna ruin a date that involves him getting his life. When they were down to the fabric store, she ruined that date. Now they down here, she ruining this date. Girl, just be quiet. So they start sewing and the lady is trying to teach them how to do it. And Arthur was doing pretty good. He's like a pro already. So as he was doing it, Hope was like, yeah, you can sew my wedding dress. She's like, you do plan to marry me, right? So now they have two separate renditions of things. He said that he proposed to her already when he was locked up. And she said, no, you didn't. Like, you don't plan on getting down on one knee? Is that a proposal? Say what now? She wants to know if he's going to get down on bended knee and propose. And he said, no. So she's pissed because that ex got a real proposal all over social media. He was like, that wasn't real. That was fake. It doesn't matter if it was fake or not. She still saw it and you still did it. Arthur is basically like, girl, I am not getting on my knee. I'm not even whole. On top of that, your people don't even know about me. So as soon as you tell your people about me, then I will get down and I will propose to you. Now, I'm going to tell you, Arthur, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. You don't need to be marrying nobody. And you don't even need to be in a relationship. Not then and not today's date. You need to be by yourself, get yourself together, build yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Then you can take a relationship on, and then you can take a wife. Because right now you are not ready for anybody else's problems because you have too many that you need to work through on your own. Shonta and False, formerly known as True. So they get back to the house. I'm trying to figure out what's going on the inside because it's brick and I don't know, child. It's just so much going on. He's meeting the kids. I mean, they seem to like him so far. He about the same age mentally. So everybody getting in there like they just graduated high school. Shonta talking about it's awkward. Girl, it is not awkward. You're awkward. Everybody else is having fun. Shonta, you are irking me. This episode, baby, you pissed me off all up and through. You were really getting on my nerves. So then her BFF shows up. Hey, girl. So she starts asking questions to False, trying to get down to the bottom of it. She's asking where he works, and he said he works at the casino. This is ridiculous. Sir, you do not work down to that casino. You just trying to flip $20 and hope the slot machine makes it $2,000. Child, this is crazy. Her friend is telling him she's worried that he won't be at all the ultrasounds. And he's like, well, I'm going to be at all of them unless I'm on house arrest or back in the joint. Well, baby, what'd he say that for? Shonta said, what? Why would you be on house arrest or back in the joint? What are you talking about? He said his PO violated him and he wants her to come to Cape just in case he gets locked up. What is happening? Now, the biggest and the first question should have been, why did the PO violate you? Shonta, you're not even asking the right questions. You just sitting up there looking. I would have said, now, why did you get violated? What did you do? Her friend says, so what if she don't go? He's talking about, well, I may as well not even waste my time then. This woman has kids, okay? Kids. That just shows you anybody can get them. She has kids, and he tells her if she doesn't come running up and down the street behind him, then he's going to leave her in the dust. And just like that, she is going. Talking about, I'll just figure out what we can do with the kids. And I mean, because I got to go down there and see what's really going on. You know what? Y'all deserve each other. He calling all the shots and he about to play in everybody's face and take you along for the ride. You're going to be hitting that steering wheel again. And I don't want to hear it. Okay. So when you fall down to the ground talking about, what do you want from me? For you to get some damn sense. Julian and Christine. So he finally breaks down and tells her that he lost his job about a week ago. Now she's worried and ain't no drinks being had. Because now her nervous system bad. Christine said she knew that it was something because he was being short with her. But she felt like it was just him not wanting her around. He's like, no, I love having you around. In the confessional, she said it feels like a betrayal. Girl, be quiet. If he told you back then, what would you have done with the information? Huh? I said, what now? Oh, okay. Kim and Joey. So, baby, she gets home from a long day of work. Emphasis on work. Okay? A long day. She looks at the car and sees them damn rims. So she comes inside and now she's scolding him like he's a child. But Kim, this is your fault. You can't raise a man. He's already grown. What you gonna do? K. Michelle told us, girl. You wonder why he act like a boy. It's because he wasn't raised right before you. So now you standing here scolding him because he done spent money. Talking about, I was supposed to spend $500. I just spent an extra $1,700. Now, I know. I don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about science books. But I know damn well you don't go from $500 to $1,700 and act like it's no big deal, baby. The math is not mathing. I would have called Discount Tire. This is what you should have done, Kim. I would have called Discount. I would have made him an appointment. And I would have paid for the tires beforehand. The cheapest tires that I could find beforehand. You don't ever let this man just go somewhere with your card. This man said, I just want to do something nice for me. So I did it. So then she tells him, well, I wanted to get a dress for our engagement party. He starts getting an attitude. Talking about, I don't give a damn about them people. I don't care about that engagement party. Well, she don't care about them damn rims. Now what? And where is that daddy's dirt bike? We're going to circle back. Where is the damn dirt bike? This man is only concerned about him. Kim, wake up. This is what happens when you're hard up for a man and you have kids. I would tell him to go get your daddy's dirt bike and ride it around town. and I would sell that damn car and them rims to recoup what I lost. There is no reason that he needs rims on a car and he don't even go to a job. Like, I don't understand how this is working. You told him you don't mind being his sugar mama, so now you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. Child, I wish I would let a man with hips take food out of my kid's mouth. Child, that is a fool. Shonta and False, formerly known as True. He got Shonta back on the road. She's calling, you driving too fast. You need to slow down. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Kim. You cannot raise this man. If he want to drive 100 down the freeway and get locked up again, let him. So then we go to Shantae's car. She talking about, yes, I'm 15 weeks currently, and I have a C-section scheduled for July 15th. I think she said July 15th. And I was like, girl, what? They schedule C-sections that far in advance? Now, I don't know, because I had a vaginal birth, so I'm not sure how C-sections are planned and how far out they are. But I'm like, you can give all this information, but he couldn't even come in for an ultrasound? Girl, anyway. So they on the road again. And he's calling his little dip, because he about to dip off on Shonta. Now, mind you, she going at the speed of a turtle and he going at the speed of light. When I tell you I would wrap that bandana around his neck, how dare you dip off on me? How dare you leave that lady in the dark and in the dust? Now, mind you, he's been with this woman for a whole hour. He lying, talking about, I took the wrong exit. I got lost. She said, you got lost in Cape? Well, no, it was too dark, so I just took the wrong exit. I would have made a U-turn and drove right back home. Now, Shonta, I cannot care more than you do. Okay, so really and truly, I don't give a damn. That man is using you because he knows that you're easily accessible. It's okay. I've been used before. They knew I was a fool and they were playing in my face. So I'm telling you that he knows that you're easily accessible and he's coming back because he knows that he can. This loser had you take leave your kids, leave your job, and follow him while he stops to cheat on you real quick. You see how stupid that sound? And then the crazier part about all of this is that y'all are still together. You on live cussing people out with genuine concern for you. It's not our fault that you decided to sign up for a show. It is not our fault that you decided to show up for the circus with the clown. It's not our fault. People are watching this and genuinely concerned about you. They don't want this man to take advantage of you. But what do? You get an attitude. So, girl, if you want to be over here with him and if you want to play the fool, go right ahead. Zariah and Troy. So, baby, she acting ignorant. She embarrassed and she's been exposed. She was clamping her tambourines, but now the truth has come out. She told him to get out. And Karen is like, come on, get your stuff so you can just come to my house. Like, we don't want you to go back to jail. You done seen too much. And I was like, you done seen too much? What does that mean? So he's trying to leave. She talking about, get the F in here. Get in here now. So she's losing it, cussing about Yana knowing that she cheated on him. This heifer needs an exorcist. It is something really wrong with her. She needs to be doused with some kind of holy water or something. Call your mom and them so they can dip you in that water and bring you back up. Because something is wrong with you. She's screaming, slamming the door on production. But y'all, I know Karen is something else. But I was ready to square up looking at that look on her face. When I saw the look on Miss Karen's face, I said, oh, baby, she done really lost her mind. She really don't want her son to go back to jail. And you could just see how concerned she was when Troy was in that room with Zariah. So she's yelling at him when really and truly, I think that the mama probably told Yana about the cheating because Troy told her. And then they were discussing on the phone and Yana brought it up again. And now Miss Karen is confused, probably gone off them gummies. And she's repeating it like it's her first time hearing it. Now, that's what I think happened. She needs to use all that energy on that damn bad ponytail and some witch hazel. That's who you really need to be mad at, that ponytail. She is literally abusing this man before our very eyes, and she does not get a pass because she is a woman. You best believe that if it was one of these men and they were treating these women like Zariah is treating Troy, everybody would be in an uproar. So for me, Zariah, you can go and never return. And it's also some foolery because you and Troy are still together. Troy, get some self-esteem and get your ass away from Zariah. And that was the end of the episode. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. Child, these people. Shonta, girl, you playing in our face just like False playing in yours. Girl, you getting on my nerves. Zariah, you need help. Okay, that's just the bottom line. You need help. Kim, as long as you continue to give your son his allowance, he will spend it on whatever he likes. So you need to stop giving him your card when you're not around. Okay, you're not rich. It doesn't make any damn sense. Now, I know y'all get a stipend from this show, but it's not enough for him to ball out. So when he gets his part, he needs to give it to you. Anywho, comment and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.